Hello, ladies, gents, and tax collectors trying to make peace with the evil of their ways. We return to Spelunky. It is the 9th of January of 2020. First daily challenge of the year. Nothing special about it. Everybody's going to laugh when I die in 1-3 at the spider that jumped on my head and finalized the complete disaster that I am about to engender for you to enjoy. It's going to be it's going to be perfectly standard in the way that I'm going to lose horrendously. Grabbing those gems, not really caring about a damn thing. Stomp on this bat to get this tiny bit of money just to feel fancy about it. There was no need whatsoever to get it done. But there you have it. I get up at freaking 9:30 today. I went to bed at 10. I got up at 9:30. What is this? The meaning of this? Is this old age creeping up on me? Is this the exhaustion of the terrible days? I mean, yesterday didn't really work that long, but I did work in 40 below weather. It was more like 35 below degrees. Believe me, it takes a toll. It takes a toll on you to spend 8 hours outside after you spend like a couple hours inside preparing to go outside. You know, the mental weight of that drain on your person of, damn it, I am loading up all this junk inside of my truck to go outside and deliver it, and I know it's going to be a miserable experience. Thing is, I layered up so much, I really did not feel it that much. Yesterday, I felt 100% prepared for the temperature outside and only got a little nippy on my fingertips. That's about it. I put a literal load of, 7 layers on my feet. I mean, I think in my calves, I have 8 layers because the foot layers and the leg layers all overlap. So you got the socks and the boots overlapping with all the pants that I put on. Put on the thin long johns, put on the thick long johns, put on the thin sweatpants that I have, put on the thick sweatpants. You can take one for the team, mate. You're stupid. There you go. Thick sweatpants. And then I put on the snow pants on top of all that. So my butt stays pretty damn cozy. It's still slightly nippy if I sit on a cold surface. Other than that, though, pretty reasonable. Make it, yeah, because we have spring shoes. Nice. Love to have some sticky bombs. Is there access to that? 2 bombs. I don't think that crate will be worth it. This guy is a major pain. It requires 3 bombs to get in there, and I think it's worth it. Actually, just 2 bombs to get in there, and then we'll shoot from this corner over here, and hopefully these super shoots will find his face. There we go. Oh yeah, get wrecked. We'll use his body. Well, I wanted to use his body to trigger that nonsense. I don't think I can. We'll just have to do it in 2 goes. Alright, there you go. But I guess, you know, that entire ordeal just takes a toll on you because I went to bed at 10, fell asleep somewhat quickly. Let's say I fell asleep at 10:30. Did not wake up until freaking 7. Then I stayed in bed, sleeping on and off until freaking 9:30. This is getting out of control. I used to get out of bed pretty damn sprung and ready to go. I'm not talking about a morning wood. I'm talking about just springing out of bed. Terrible chill runs up my spine. I already rescued a dog. Completely forgot that there was a Cali altar in this place. That's alright. It's okay. We'll just shove a whole bunch of shopkeepers into Cali's embrace. And she'll be ever so pleased to have more flesh for her undead armies. How do undead armies feel about their plight? There's always the talk about the mindless zombie. It's like the idiom that there is to refer to something mindless, the zombie. You can't tell me there's no thing inside of that mind. You can't tell me they're 100% enslaved to the exclusion of all other thought. If you're a zombie and you get reanimated, and like your signature way of going down is by getting brain panned, does that not mean that there is function inside your brain and there's some kind of remnant of the former you? Let's see if we can. A little too close there, so let's go on another loop. Let's get that ghost all the way to the side there. In fact, leave that shotgun over there so I don't have to worry too much about it. I can just grab that chest. It's quite the pastime of mine. Gotten in trouble a few times for grabbing chests without consent. Can't help it. Always getting in trouble for that. Let's see if we can get that before the stupid ghost gets there. All right. We'll ghost that right away. Good stuff. I was thinking earlier, completely randomly, like, well, how about the reanimated skeletons? Is there a semblance of a person left in there? If they still have all their motor skills, if they still have all the know-how of moving around and fighting and seeing a adventure and wanting to murder him, does that mean? Oh, I don't want to go down there without a shotgun. Does that mean they might have a semblance of their former life? We have in World of Warcraft, the Forsaken. It's like, there's something deeply disturbing about the Forsaken in World of Warcraft. Let's get this ghost all the way to the corner here, so I can grab some freaking shopkeepers. Come all the way back up here, because damn it, I have failed Callie's service, and we're going to try to make up for that. Our terrible indiscretion by just giving her some perverts. Giving her some disgusting perverts that we can all laugh about, going straight to a hellish landscape. Imagine you die. In World of Warcraft there's an afterlife, but let's just simply forget that exists. You die, and the next thing you know, you're waking up as an absolutely disgusting, not really a zombie. Son of a bitch. We're not going to try so hard to get this guy to Callie. We're just going to leave. Weepy. All right, hold on. You wake up and you're this rotting corpse, and Valkyrie stands up above you. You didn't used to be that way. In the old World of Warcraft, you just woke up and some other corpse would tell you, hey, what's up? You wanna fight for our side or what? Through that arrow trap. Now it's a Valkyrie standing upon you, upon your body, that reanimates you after you die in a war fighting for some cause. Probably not fighting for the undead, and in fact it's pretty likely that we're fighting against the people who are asking you to join. Forsaken, they make no sense. It's a faction. If you're not familiar with Warcraft at all, this faction of undead that broke away from the domination of the Lich King, and they found independence. And, you know, so they kind of banded together, they founded their own faction. What a wretched existence. How do you not immediately decide to cut off your own head and just pulverize your brain? Because you are now a rotting corpse with no option of procreation. I guess you can still fall in love with some other corpse. Not the greatest, not the most amazing future. Imagine for yourself. It seems like this faction will just immediately self-terminate. It will not be a thing. This guy is like a real problem. I resent him a lot. Somehow he managed to almost get to me. And it's still not over. Just come. Just get wrecked. Wow. I'm glad I used the rope. It was extremely close to not working out. trying to find... was there a Cali altar up there? I don't think so. We have found 2 shops so far, but both of them have been pretty trash. I mean, the item department, pretty damn great. Not really a complaint there. I'm okay with the spring shoes and the climbing gloves. You don't need to even give me anything else. I can make this work. But where bombs are concerned, where resources, pretty damn trash. Anyway, that's the incredible insight that I have for you there. So I get up that late. Fish out my phone because I need to deal with some bullshit. My freaking boiler. The thermostat is working fine. It sends the signal to stop asking for heat. But it doesn't. It just keeps pouring heat into the vents. Wow. Amazing. It keeps pouring heat into the vents. Another shop, huh? Probably that's Grunk. Oh no, it's another fellow, but it's just weapons. These people are stupid. I would like to not alert you. Alright, good. I can take the opportunity later to murder that man. Destroy all these nonsense. I don't really want to alert the shopkeepers either. I think I want to kill this guy, but you know, if only he'll go a little bit further into his shop, that would be fantastic. I would normally cook a bung in my hands, and toss it, but he has a very high likelihood of not eating it because I have the pitcher smith. I hate this. I hate it. Please, just keep walking. One more time. You can do it. You scum. So mad. All right, gotcha, bitch. I mean, there's absolutely nothing to gain from murdering that guy in that particular spot, other than the peace of mind that comes from a garbage person no longer being alive. You guys know that we're all in the right side of history, and these Nazi scum need to be outright murdered. Ooh, there's the key. A little hard to get to. In fact, we're going to just get in there. Oh, I have sticky bombs at some point. Oh yeah, that's right, we picked it up not too long ago. I will just grab that. I just want that key. We're trigger this, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's also a emerald. Whatever. You guys think I give a damn? Don't give a damn. But I do want to go the 3 gems. There was 3 gems that we shot. Yeah, there they are. It's pretty damn pointless to endeavor to get them right now, but let's do it. It's triggered. We can actually get in there, but that super spider can actually murder me. So I need to call the freaking Nile Troll people. They are the company that manages such things, that installed my boiler however many years ago. Of course, it's 40 degrees below zero outside, so they have more pressing issues to deal with other than my, oh, it's too hot in my house. Everybody has the opposite problem, you know? So I've been just manually shutting on and off the valve that goes out of the boiler, and it's a pain in the ass, but you know, it definitely beats having zero heat in the Alaskan winter. So I'm not really bitching too hard, because I know it could be so much worse. It could be a horrendous nightmare to have no heat right now, so having too much heat, I'll take it. I'll take this this problem over the opposite any day of the week. This disgusting canicide filth man has killed poor Major Stupid. I cannot believe this has come to pass. I cannot not kill this disgusting spider. I must. I have no spike shoes though, so that will take a long time. But it has 2 gems in its breast. I must ghost them. Also, I need to kill this man. What a pain in the ass you are. Okay, fellow. We have created a battlefield here. It's a little upsetting, though. Oh, he's going to murder me right now. This is the point where he murders me. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Woo! I have to take that slight, tiny risk. Not a big deal. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody's cheering now because I got out of that horrendous situation that I created for myself. Alright, we still have that giant spider to kill. I do have 5 points of health. I should be able to at least take one hit from this thing. Woo. He must die and I must have the rewards inside of his butt. So anyway, I do that in the morning. After I have slept freaking 11 hours. Like an old man. Oh, not really. That's like the opposite, right? People, usually the older they get... Wait a minute. There we go. People, the older they get, the less they sleep. I seem to be going the opposite way. A little upsetting. Ain't nobody got time to be sleeping 11 hours in a day. I mean, obviously, it's my day off. So that's why I indulge in such things. Even though I have plenty of work to do at home. This house is not going to tidy itself. All those people in the basement are not going to feed themselves, even though I try so hard. I mean, sometimes I toss them a dead person among all the living so they can maybe have a little bit of nutrition, but they have a lot of reservations about eating a raw corpse. I need to take some pointers from my RimWorld character. I'm just taking a nibble here and there. Will keep you alive. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's recordings to be made. There's work to be done. Like my days off are not really days off. Are just days for my side gig. You know, it's not truly like I need these days off because otherwise the side gig suffers terribly. And not just the side gig, but it's all also a big mental health kind of thing. Whoa! If I don't get a day off, man. It makes a giant difference. Obviously, I could do it, and there's a lot of much worse people, worse off out there, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, it's really, really helpful to have this day off, and without it, well, you will get an entire week of no videos at all, because I had to work it instead. So anyway, get to my phone, trying to call the boiler people. Son of a... There's a message from work going. It would really help if you would come into work today. We're kind of screwed with all the sick calls. People keep calling out sick. You know, it gets to 40 below the temperature. People magically get really sick all of a sudden. It's like, oh, my tummy hurts a lot. Ooh. I know it's cold out there, it's just a coincidence. Though. My tummy, though, it hurts. Ooh, ow, I just torched myself. Can't come into work at 40 below, sorry. Ooh. It's pretty damn transparent. But, spike shoes, I could go for some spike shoes. Thank goodness that guy was not facing me because I would be dead right now. I obviously ignored it for the reasons I felt bad. Like, I'm not going to put it like, haha, suckers, they have to work while I stay at home. There's a little bit of that, but not nearly as much as, oh, well, that sucks, but I really can't afford to go into work today and for my all my other stuff that I do not to suffer terribly. So sorry, but not gonna do it. The golden rule at the post office is the moment you clock out, you don't touch that phone. You don't respond if they tell you don't ever engage in a discussion of, oh, sorry, but I can't come in. If they get you on the phone, they will, by hook or by crook, guilt trip you threaten you, do anything they can to get you into work that day. So you're much better off just don't answer the phone. You don't have to lie. Simply don't answer the phone, and the mutual understanding is there. It's like, honestly, there's a very sincere claim of I don't even touch my phone until it's like noon, and I call my wife after I have lunch. That's my routine. We don't need those spike shoes. We can leave. My routine is do recording in the morning, get hungry, go eat. After I eat, I need a little bit of time to settle before it's time to record again. So I call my wife. We have a conversation about what workload that she's got and how the day is going to go, what time she's going to be home, and all that good stuff. Thank goodness I got up here before these maniacs came over. Do all that, and then go back to recording. And then with the time remaining, I do video editing and I do any kind of chores that are around the house that need to be done before my wife gets home. And we have dinner together. That's pretty much my day off. Every single day off. That's how it goes. Today I called her earlier to figure out, hey, what's going on? Do I really need to go? Are you in trouble? Because if my wife had said, they actually have me doing different routes and stuff, and I'm not going to get done until freaking 7 at night, I'll be like, okay, I'll just put on some clothes and go on. I wanted to be naked all day, but I guess I'll go into work for you. But because we both have the same job, we both work as mail carriers at the post office. But she was just doing her own route. She will be working overtime, but nothing that me showing up would have made any kind of difference. We will just be working overtime together. That's about it. So, okay, well, have fun. It sucks to be you. Have fun. She doesn't resent it. She, oh man, the most expert bombing all time. Destroy the Morans. Careful though. Okay, everything's dead. We have the other maniac over there. Unfortunately, there's a dog instead of something useful. But we did find a lot of bombs in this black market. It does seem like we're going to be stuck with spring shoes climbing gloves. Catch it, bitch! Alright, we got that sweet Ankh. That teleporter not going to be touched. All these all these gems not gonna be touched. They're a pain in the butt. There's someone in here? Pretty sure there's nothing. Everybody was just down there. How this man still alive? He should just be dead by virtue of getting wrecked by tiki traps. Not even going to ghost that. I'm just going to move on my life. Doing 2-2. What the The most incredible super jump I've ever seen. Yeah. Okay, unfortunately, wasn't much to do at all. We do have 33 bombs, so this is just a bad seed, a very, very mediocre seed so far. Maybe we'll find some good stuff as we carry on. Go. And some nice live bodies for Callie. Fantastic. Got those spike shoes. The thing is, if I had the spike shoes, pretty sure that means I would have had every... Oh, no. We would have gotten a cape. We would have gotten a cape out of that. No jetpack. That's fine. Alright. But we have lots of explosives now. What? Supposed to be able to... Excuse me! Supposed to be able to whip these bubbles? Please? I've been cheated by the Spelunky engine. My very own. Spelunky 101. Will tell you you can whip those bubbles. What is the deal? What is the deal? Down there. I guess we could even stun this scumbag. We'll just murder him. Just a casual little bit of murder here. Get that corpse to Callie's altar. It would be fantastic to find a damsel hiding somewhere. Oh, that's right. We have the pitcher's mitt. Boomerang guy. Trying to ruin my life. Climb up behind him and shoot him straight in the rib cage. Get destroyed. Oh, Major Stupid, you're going to be the piece that solves this puzzle. Come with me. We're going to give you unto Callie, and life will be forever blessed. In her embrace. Wonderful stuff. Go all the way down. So yeah, there you go. There's my morning adventure today. I feel a little bad, but not bad enough, because that's another thing. It's like, help the team. Some nerve. Help the team. This Christmas and going forward, just this year alone, has been so horrendously mismanaged, and not really at the local level. I definitely give a pass to the local management. They did what they could for the most part. They did what they could with what they had. But at a higher level, this Christmas was the most mismanaged Christmas I have ever worked through, like bar none. Basically, just not enough of a workforce. I think I've already talked about this because it's been a freaking theme of my life for a month and a half. Just not enough people at the post office to do the job. So that's why we've all been working 11, 12 hours every single day. It has calmed down a little bit. Just son of a bitch. It's definitely calmed down a little bit since the crunch time is over. But it's still pretty bad. And it's all because higher up in the food chain, they were like, you got enough people. You don't need enough people, any more people. No helpers for you. You need permission to hire a bunch of Christmas helpers? Nah. So, you know, a little bit of rankling of my feathers, a little bit of chapping my hide when it says, hey, it will help the team a lot. Like, what the freaking hell are you talking about? There's no team in this place. It's all everybody for themselves, and this job is just a paycheck. That's the only way you can possibly look at it if you don't want to go utterly insane. It's a paycheck. Like, if you look at it from any kind of big picture kind of thing, you'll just go insane because you'll see all the horrible mismanagement and you'll be just driving yourself mad trying to fix these problems. Like, you need to go in there, not give a damn, be all like, well, that's not my problem. You get rid of what your problem is, and that's it. Okay, we have a person over here that has been liberated. I'd like to... Oh, wow. I am the most elite spelunker ever to grace this land. Obviously. I just shot that man while he was airborne. An incredible spelunker. Well, we're just going to wait until that happens. It's too bad that the orange frog didn't blow up the whatever the thing that was. We got 3 points of health. Major Stupid gonna help us out a little bit. Make a nice blood donation. Blood type is O negative, just like myself. Nice. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should have done that. But it's alright. We just got a slight punch to the face. So, I'm a little screwed. I'm a little screwed. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. He punched me out of there. Oh, he totally punched me out of there. It's all good. It's all good. We got this under control. We got this under control. Couple of these people. Just going to stomp them to death. Maybe get a little bit of blood. That would be fantastic. Using way too many ropes here. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. It was all strategic punches to the face. That's what happened just now. It wasn't me being incompetent. Please, please. I play this game for over 500 hours. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the 1,000 hours played in Spelunky. Nothing I do is not deliberate. Nothing I do is not deliberate, okay? You may see me getting pummeled in the face repeatedly by a shopkeeper, but it was all part of the plan. And you're just an nincompoop. I didn't murder the fish. I didn't get any blood out of it, though. You're just a nincompoop for doubting me. That's what's going on right now. That entire "it's just a paycheck" thing has been quite the theme lately. Because there's it's a guy who used to be a mail carrier. Now he's a supervisor. And he cares. And he needs to stop carrying. He needs to stop. Because as a supervisor on the ground level, like the closest you can be to the carriers, your job is to eat shit. Like that's pretty much your job description. The carriers, they don't hate you if you're good at it, or you know, if you're it's obvious that you're trying. The carriers are not going to hate you. They're going to want to work with you as much as possible. Unless, you know, there's always assholes in every position, and the post office is no different. But for the most part, if the carriers see that you give a damn about them, they're not going to try to go out of their way to screw you over or anything like that. They'll try to work with you and all that stuff. But what I'm getting at is that he cares a lot also at the higher level. He sees all the terrible mismanagement and he's trying to fix it. In his position, there's just no fixing it. There's zero fixing such problems. And he's completely powerless to do it. So every day is just misery for the poor bastard. And we've kind of all been trying to tell him, you need to stop. You need to stop taking things so seriously. This guy can't even get out of there. So how about you take one of these, scumbag? And get blown up. I managed to throw the mine in a way that... Oh boy. Managed to throw the mine in a way that made it impossible. Oh, weird that Yeti did not stun that guy. Trying to get some tool of destruction against these disgusting mammoths. Didn't I have a shotgun? I came in here with no shotgun in my hand? That makes no sense. I let it go to get a dog. Aha! It's like, what the hell's going on? There. Let's get blown up. Alright. Let's get with that. There you go. It's like, don't try to search for meaning in the post office. Don't try to search for anything other than paying your bills at the post office. I think I already talked about this. I forget, man. But, oh no. Perfectly deliberate. I was feeling a little too heavy with the health total. How are you still alive, my good sir? This is slightly risky. Please catch one of these. There we go. Wow, what a freaking chore that was. But we're still kicking, despite my best efforts. We're still living in this wonderful world of Spelunky, earning all kinds of good stuff. No, trying my best to come up here just to please Callie again. I'm pretty sure we're close to invigoration, which you don't really want right now. That's our usual. All right, let's get all these gems ghosted for some reason. Let's see, so far it's decent. Like I said, just mediocre. I will definitely put in the mediocre camp. I'll run out of ropes at some point. Well, damn. And that time will be terribly sad. But that time has not yet come to pass. There we go. My goodness, this is just a nightmare. But doable, and that's what I like about spring shoes and climbing gloves. Not even a cape. Just trying to drop next to it and whip it. Instead, I was a total piece of garbage. There we go. This good stuff. There you go. What's I thinking about? Yes! There's no team. The post office. Okay? That's all I got. So it bothered me slightly to get, you know, that weak attempt at guilt tripping. Like, do one for the team and come into work on your day off. Bitch, where was my team? Where was my team? When I was freezing my ass off after 12 hours of work. Huh? This is not ghostable. And that upsets me. So we're just going to leave them behind, I guess. They're just, I guess the emerald is, but do I really want to put in the work for it? Apparently, because I'm doing it. Just stay down here. I mean, it's 371,000. It's garbage, man. I should just let go. I should just let go of this this run on this seed. You know, where money is concerned, I'm not going to just freaking kill myself, but I guess this is doable. Just let go of the ghosting. It's really not looking good. But hey, we actually made it happen, so it's all good. That restores my faith in this particular run. I mean, we're all seeing how this is gonna go, though, aren't we? I'm going to try my absolute darndest. I'm going to make a tiny mistake that's going to give me some fall damage, and I will just drop into the abyss in 3-3. That's probably what's going to happen. But let's let it happen instead of simply assuming it will. Pretty sure there's one more gem right over here. No, we already grabbed it. All right, let's get out of here with some care. Off we go. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. It's all good. So that's my story of today. Aren't you happy that I have shared it with you? I'm sure you're terribly pleased. Hear my daily tribulations about postal nonsense. And the fact that I was asked to come here to work today, but I'm not gonna do it. I got my YouTube to take care of. Hey, there's the spike shoes. I got my YouTube to take care of. Not use the YouTube. I have stuff. Like you purposefully leave everything for the day that you're off work. And then the day that you're off work, can you tell that? Well, that was dumb. Like, you know, I'm still like trying to justify it because I do feel bad. This guy is kind of a pain in the ass. I think we can... Oh. He's got a spot to run into. Yeah, let's do it. I'm like... I was debating. I want to use a bomb. One of my precious, precious, beautiful bombs. To get to this man. Let's just do it. Shoot into the hole. We'll eventually catch one of these bullets. Don't worry about it. Here I am. Boy, I'm getting impatient. Man, what a pain in the ass you are, my good friend. Hey, he got shot. He got what was coming to him. All that sweet blood, yeah. I'm super diligent whipping the gold piles in the mines, and then I totally forget to do it in the ice caves where they are worth so much more. Makes no freaking sense. Please, please. I know this jump is possible. There we go. And now we can just let go of that. Grab those mines and start with the bombing. That's a lot of mines over here, but not a whole lot of gems. Let's put one there. Create a small shortcut there. There's nothing. Nothing. What is going on? There's just no gems anywhere. A shortcut. Navigating this horrendous place. I know that there's a billion more mines at the top, so let's go for them. Where I said billion. here too. Slight exaggeration. Do something like this. Is it even worth it? Man, you're so few gems. It's pathetic. Fills me with horrendous sadness. But at least it's filling this horrendous empty void that I had inside my chest at all times. Fill it with sadness. I usually fill it with rage and lust, but sadness will have to do. Lisa is down there, just staring into infinity, hoping for a hero to come rescue her. She better keep quiet because there's no hero in this place. There's only Paco. And Paco, well, he has a history. He has a history that we better don't repeat, or I might get demonetized. Get that money? I think we're done here. Okay, Lisa, I think today might be your lucky day. Today might be your lucky day. We're going to grab you by the hair. We're going to get you real close to the exit. Whoops! Come on, Lisa. You can do it. You can go to the exit. Whoops! You can lead the horse to the water. You can't make him drink. This horse-faced idiot just can't get through the exit. What a moron. Absolute stupidity. Get this ghost out of the way and then we're out. We made it. So yeah, my life is just so hard. Is the bottom line there. My life is just too hard. I shouldn't really presume that people are just calling out because it's cold, because, you know, I recently did call out. I don't think I've mentioned this. Yeah, I meant to make a community post, but then I just didn't. I can't even tell you a reason, just that's pretty much it. Like that was the entire reason for not doing it. I had the intention, and then my brain went like and just let it be. Got terribly sick. I was horrendously sick on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Just barfing my brains out. Barfed, I think, 5 times total. It was so awful and painful. Go away, my good sir. Are you gone? Are you gone? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There you go. You might think, but you toyed and murdered the other damsel. Why are you saving this one? Suicide needs to happen in this one. Therefore, it is to my benefit to be the savior today. It's all that matters to me. What can I do to save myself some pain? Getting really close to invigoration, so let's stop giving Callie what she wants. We'll hold out until later, where it will be a bigger reward. I've learned this technique from my wife, withholding, you know what, whenever I want it, and that way she can get me to be really, really desperate, and I will do absolutely anything. I mean anything to get a piece of that booty. So, you know, let's learn that lesson. I don't think this is possible. Let's just simply use a rope here. Let's learn that lesson. Well, okay. There goes my money. Oh, actually, it didn't fall. And just fart around until the ghost comes around. Once again, a complete trash of a level. Barely any money. Very upsetting. Would not recommend. 3 out of 10 for this level. Terribly sick though. Barfed all through the night. Then, you know, whatever I did in barf, it made sure to come out the other end in a very violent manner. But the thing is though, you get it's the sickness. first I thought it was food poisoning. But it really wasn't, because my wife got it like 2 days later. She had the exact same issue. And you know, and she had been the same, but you would think that it would not be delayed by 2 freaking days. If it was food poisoning, she would just be sick at the same time. So it was definitely so, like, and then you ask around work and, you know, places that, you know, and yeah, I had that too, that kind of, there's some virus going around that does that. It hits you like a ton of bricks. It hits you like a child support bill. One day. And for 24 hours, you are the most miserable sack of meat that you can imagine. And then it's over, and you recover for like 1-2 days, and you're good to go. By, like, it hit me on New Year's Day, and that was, what was, Wednesday? By Friday, I was like, yeah, I'm okay. You know? And then Saturday I went back to work, and on face value, it looks really bad. You call out right after New Year's Day. Ooh, what were you doing on New Year's Eve? Were you barfing because of you were a party animal and now you're shirking work because you're a scumbag? So I can totally see how it looks bad, but it wasn't, you know, anything that I could choose. Especially because, yeah, that week I did tell you about my shoulder. So it looked extra bad of calling out sick right after calling out injured, you know. It looked really bad, but there was, I swear, there was a legitimate reason for all of those things. I think I'm good to go here. Suicide is me. Suicide is me. 469,000, no vault yet. When that happens, I guess we'll be at 700,000, something like that. So yeah, it was an awful time. So obviously I was unable to, like, that entire week, I've been just running on fumes, the backlog has. And that's why then there is like 2 whole days without a video out. And that's part of the reason why I want to step away a little bit from the grind of posting a video every single day. It just feels so wrong when I skip days. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Seeing a lot of money in this one. A lot of money. In this level to make up for... Oh, wow, that's a lot of aliens up there. Maybe provoke them to kill each other. Why am I even doing this? Messing with that nonsense? I don't know. Foolishness. Ah. Damn it, didn't reach. Okay, we do need a rope here. And I do want to murder those aliens for no reason other than I hate them. Major Stupid, you are free from my shenanigans. Okay, let's see if we can provoke this man. Thing is, yeah, he does have a way to go down. It's going to be a massive pain in the ass. It's alright, Major Stupid will find his way out. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll find his way to an early grave. For no fault of my own. No fault of my own at all. Scumbag shopkeeper. Guarding the vault. What a weird ass level this is. Like full of tons of danger. Very dense. The construction of it. Shopkeepers are a major pain in the ass. Really difficult to get rid of them. Not a whole lot of mines either. At least we can do that and they should get out of there, right? Eventually. Got 15 seconds for the ghost to come around. For some reason I am dropping those. Even though they might help me out in the future. But you definitely don't want to... Don't want to drop a mine there. Well, my vault seems to have disappeared. But it's all good because I'm still alive, baby. Oh, baby. Full of premeditation. That's what happened just now. That vault was cursed. It was treasure cursed by the ancient Olmec spirit. If I had grabbed that treasure, I would have immediately contracted gonorrhea, and Paco Spelunky would resent me forever. He doesn't want gonorrhea. So obviously I had to get rid of it. I mean, it was simply obvious that treasure had to go. It had to be dropped into the abyss where it will not destroy anybody else. Let's not climb with the ghost behind me. Okay, so it has become pretty damn clear to me. This seed is not going to be a rich seed, okay? It's not going to be a money-making kind of scenario. This is going to be a let's get to the end entertainingly scenario. So it's time to let go of the ghosting. We're just going to let it be. Let it rip. I'm going to get through this stupidity. Kaboomo! We're going to get through this place in the most expedient way possible. We're going to watch everybody die as quickly as possible. Okay, careful here. Nice little pathway. I would like to murder. Yes, all the things. Oh man, this guy. How about I just throw a couple bombs there? Stop being a total scum. Total idiot. Just great. Like I said, it's so tempting. It's so tempting to keep ghosting, but there's no point. There's no point anymore. Let's just let it go. After that vault went straight into the abyss, like, no point. The high score is completely destroyed. I mean, kill things just because it's entertaining. Please. Purple crap. Don't murder me. Kill things simply because it's entertaining. Not because you want money. 500 coming out of the... I mean, it was already a bad one. But 500 coming out of this place, complete trash. Complete trash. So, death is coming very, very swiftly to me. We have now a plasma cannon and a death wish. It's all going to end in disaster, one way or another. Look forward to seeing exactly how. It would be nice to get to hell. Yeah, there we go. Off you go, you scumlord. Just let go. There will be better seeds in the future. For now, though, we're going to obliterate a whole bunch of things in our path and laugh about. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. The man was selling bombs. That could have been a really good shop, but it was actually trash. You know, a bomb shop in the temple has the chance to turn your trash seed around spectacularly if it's a ton of bombs, and now suddenly you are capable of blowing up the city of gold. This is a nightmare scenario right here. This crazy person. It's alright. Well, at least he went down another level. Anubis, how can I get rid of you without... There we are. Alright, off with you, plasma cannon. I don't like you. Just find the exit and leave. That's probably triggered? Yeah. Probably shouldn't leave it up to a probable. I should be like, that is definitely triggered. Alright, let's go in there. There's all these crates, I must have them. Even though it's questionable. Well, maybe not as questionable as I thought. There's 12 bombs in each of these. The City of Gold is going to be amazing. Too bad I already let go of my dreams for the City of Gold. Woo! I really should be going on my way to harvest some blood here. This is getting pretty damn stupid. The amount of punches that I have received today is pretty damn stupid. It's just not right. Death to all the living matter. That's true, you're right. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry, Major Stupid. You got a stray super mind shot. Are you dead yet? You must be at some point. Some point. He probably jumped into the fire. Oh, hello. You're now dead. Not even going to get into that vault, though. I will get the... I will get the shotgun. All the way over here. All the way over here without a tool of destruction, it cannot be. Might as well grab all this stuff in there. Get some explosives going. Oh yeah. I blew my wad already, okay? I got no more stories for you. Please, let me through. Do you don't have enough? I need to hold on, go to my emergency repository of stories. I got one right here. I got actually just one here. It says 12-year research. Why would I say? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So I recently released a novel, which, by the way, will be out soon-ish on Amazon. And that's something that I wanted to make, I will be making another announcement on soon-ish. It will be sometime in January. By the way, I need to remove the link for everybody to download the novel. I'd said it would be live until January 1st. And I have not removed it yet. Oh, there goes my little bug. All that matters, really. You know, I could really use a little bit of barf. That's 2 in there. Maybe a nice spot to get some barf. A little bit of leeway. Maybe they both drop. Okay. This should be pretty good. We do need to get rid of the weirdo, though. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Recently released a novel, The Last of the Wicked. One of the main characters is a 12-year-old girl who becomes a witch's apprentice. So, you know, as you do when you are a writer that wants to get things right and write good stuff, you do research. So I researched 12-year-old girls. Like, how do they normally speak? You know, very important to like get mannerisms right. Can you please barf on me? Yeah. Get mannerisms right. What is reasonable for a 12-year-old girl's vocabulary and all that stuff. So you can see where this is going, right? You are looking for 12-year-old girls on the internet. And it makes you feel pretty damn weird, to the point that I was like, Google is going to put a flag on my name. Something. So I started doing it on incognito windows behind a VPN, because I was literally concerned. Holy shit, I'm going to show up in a list somewhere. No, I'm looking for is YouTube videos of 12-year-old girls just talking, you know, just social. Oh boy, this was a mistake. Whew. YouTube videos of 12-year-old girls just talking among themselves or socializing and stuff like that. Like, what's reasonable? And of course, having in mind, well, this is a 12-year-old girl that is, what's it called? Literate and articulate enough to go on YouTube and make videos. So I need to like take it down from there, take it down a little bit of a notch on the articulate and smarts level. But of course, you know, it's a story about a very smart. This 12-year-old girl is a very smart 12-year-old girl that becomes a witch's apprentice. So the end result, I feel pretty damn proud of that aspect of it. Of course, there's also some other stuff going on with this 12-year-old girl that also warranted some other research that was even more sensitive. So it's like, if I'm not careful with the way I conduct this perfectly innocent, 100% wholesome research, I'm going to end up on a list somewhere. And the FBI will be knocking at my door. They make you really paranoid about that kind of stuff. I don't know how much of it is, you know, instilling the fear on you so you don't do it. You know, the whole pedo shit. And how much they actually go after these people. I don't want to take that kind of risk. I ain't got no need for that garbage in my life. So, you know, it makes you super paranoid about who is or what algorithm is picking up these searches and saying, please pay attention to this person. So, you know, got a VPN. And I gotta, you know, doing those searches, not logged into anything. So that's my story, the 12-year-old research that I did. But the end result, I am very, very happy with the end result, because nothing in that department in the book, like I will take, like of course I will take criticism in the sense of plot points and stuff like that. But I feel a good 95 to 100% confident that everything that happens and her behavior and the stuff that goes on with her backstory and all that stuff, that's all 100% stuff that is believable and well researched, well developed. If anybody comes at me saying, you know what, this really destroyed my suspension of disbelief, because I just don't think that a 12-year-old could be this way. Well, sorry, buddy, but you need to be around more 12-year-old girls, and that came out horrendously wrong, because I've been around so many 12-year-old girls, and I know exactly what they like. Oh, boy. Please don't take this out of context when I run for office in 2024. Well, that was a poor way of doing things. So I guess we'll put more bombs on this side. And we'll make a 5 wide over here. There you go. Big fat shaft. And we'll just balance over here. So we will do it. Still no cape. Still no jetpack. We can make it work. This should be decent. Nope. There we are. And there he comes. Ow. I'll take the hit. Please let me get to the exit. Whoa. For a few panic ropes. But it's all good. It's all good. I didn't need those ropes anyway. They were weighing me down. They were weighing me down. For the longest time, I thought that the noun was weight and the verb was weight. And there was another verb that is weigh without the T. And that verb was for weighing options. While the verb weighting is to actually ascertain the weight of something. For a very long time, I thought this. And only, when was it? When Bliss Winters was doing the proofreading of The Last of the Wicked. Only then did I come to realize, oh, weigh is the verb and wait is the noun, regardless of the context. So that's a little bit of a tiny story over there of how my English apprenticeship has progressed. It's always something new to learn, I guess, is the bottom line there, because boy, did I not know that tiny bit of trivia of vocabulary and nonsense. Alright, so now we have a Vladscape. Stole that from this filthy vampire. Kind of feel bad about that 12-year-old research story being... because I think it's a pretty good piece of entertainment that I had ready for you. And I used it so late in the daily challenge. Now nobody's going to get to hear it. So it was pretty good. Pretty entertaining. Something that you can tease me about in the comments. I want to see that comment section calling me all kinds of terrible things about it, and you know, calling into question the innocence of my extremely wholesome research. Me just trying to be a good writer, becomes me being put in an FBI list. Well, that guy is super dead because of the fire, right? Yeah. What a team player over here. The fire's my enemy. The fire's my friend. The fire works with me, my ally. Works out. Oh yeah. Alright, so we are in this hellish landscape. We have 1 billion health, and I did not even think about it until just now how much health we are with. We are free to commit all kinds of terrible mistakes. As long as we don't jump into spikes. Did we get forgiveness? Whatever happened to the shopkeeper? He just vanished. He evaporated. What? I need to see. Ah, there he is. It's like, no. There's no way we were forgiven. We have done horrendous sins upon them, and yet just the previous level we saw him get roasted by a fireman. There's no way. Somehow managed to kill himself in the most humiliating way possible. Don't give a damn about these rubies. I really don't care. I'm just not even going to grab them. I'm going to deny myself the satisfaction. I'm just going to throw a few ropes here. Ignore the Yangshi. Oh. Whoa! That is one explosive way of destroying Yama. Very casual drop of 46 health. I was at 46, now I'm at 6. Perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable exchange there. See you later, Yama. Pleasure to meet you. Explosive reaction of our meeting together. But hey, we got to the end. Of course, with that all the money that we should have accrued. I've been lazy. I've not gone into the files and edited the text file, so we're back to standard Yang. I really need to go and do that. It was one of the more entertaining parts of playing Spelunky, all the nonsense strings. 1 hour base jump challenge. We got that parachute. No, actually we used the parachute at some point and then grabbed another. So we didn't even get that done. You get a parachute at the very beginning and then you speedrun through the game without losing the parachute. That's pretty much the base jump challenge. I think it also requires you not to use anything else. Just have a parachute and then low percent the whole thing. But I could be wrong about that part. It's been a long time since I looked at the categories. And that's the way I'm going to say it forever. Categories. I don't care if it's categories. I don't care if it's categories. It's categories. And that's the way I'm going to say it, just to piss you off. Hey, Spelunky has been beaten. I am the greatest of all time, except for all the other people that are also great. See, 1.4 at 5-1. That's garbage. That's garbage. So, not terribly. I'm actually surprised we got to third position. This amount of trash that we got to hell with barely trying to ghost and still got to number 3. See you guys in the next one. Until then, be careful what you enter in Google searches.